Good morning. Hope you're having an amazing day. It is post Labor Day. Get those Labor Day blues out of your lazy bones kind of we get over the weekend. We have a long weekend. It was a nice weekend though. Hopefully it didn't rain where you were and you got on some water, a lake or a boat somewhere. Got to hang out with family, cook something good. How many of you okay, I need a 1 if you cooked healthy over Labor Day weekend, and maybe a 2 if you got a little bit of guilt because you enjoyed yourself too much, but that's okay. You know, everything in balance. So we did a little bit of both. We ate a lot, cooked on the grill some, but we got on the boat and took grapes with us, so we get credit for being a little bit healthy. But thanks for joining today. This is our Start Your Month, Start Well call. And we're focusing on recruiting your team today, and we got lots to talk about. Going to give it just a minute for the Facebook algorithms and all the YouTube, Twitter, all those to wake up just a minute. I would love for you guys, who do you have on your team that you want to really dig down and work with them hand to hand, like a runner passing the baton to that next teammate on the relay? Who do you want to have an amazing month with you this month? Just share, tag them in the post, in the comments, and it doesn't matter if they watch it live. If you tag them, they still can come back and watch it later. So make sure you invite who you want to see this. Maybe you've got some special people in mind that you want to tag team in September. One of the things, I'm going to give you a little opportunity here in this warm-up moment. One of the things we're going to talk about is we're going to go over the fact that Juice Plus is celebrating 30 years of inspiring healthy living and what the company is doing to give us some resources. Actually, we want to start this month well to make it the best month ever. Well, they're going to help us. So if you've got any teammates that you think may not yet know about our 30-year celebration and the special plans for September, put that in here. Hope will be posting some links and resources, like links in the Boards app, on the hub, some flyers and stuff. I'll have them on the screen, and Hope can share those in the comments as we go, okay? Y'all ready to roll? All right, let's get this show rolling. So we're talking about recruiting your team today, kicking off the month. Let's rehash. I would just love to know, I'd like a number. Let's say let's do a green heart. If you can find the green heart, let's do a green heart emoji if this is your first time ever joining us live. Go for green. This is your first time ever joining us live. I'd love if you do a green heart. I figured out last time I would ask questions like a 1 or a 2, and some of you weren't listening live, so some of those 1s and 2s came up at times. I couldn't figure out if it was the 1 or 2 answer to which question. So we'll do a green heart if this is your first time joining us live. Thanks for being here. So the reason I brought that up is I want to give you a quick purpose of these calls. This is our 9th call of this year. We started this in January. The goal is to build a rhythm into your business. Our new CEO is all about 90-day rhythms in our business. And I know I learned the hard way right in the beginning that if you don't learn how to manage the month in this business, you'll never manage your paycheck and you'll never grow your business right. And you'll never build that reliable, stable income that you want for your family. So we got to learn how to manage the month. And if you're going to manage something well, isn't it good to have the bookends of starting well and finishing strong? And this is the Start Well call for the month of September. We'll do one at the end to wrap it up and make sure we close. And we use urgency to destroy procrastination, because the world procrastinates and we don't want to be caught up in that procrastination. I would encourage you, and Hope you might post this in here. I think one of the better trainings that we've done was the one we did on the different stages of the Juice Plus business. Where are you right now? Are you in the beginning where you don't know that you don't know what you're doing, so you're wide open, so you're confident without ignorance, or confidence with ignorance maybe, or something brand new? Or are you at the place where you're just unconsciously competent? You've got this thing figured out and you're going. But some of you are in phase 2 where you got your nose bloodied a little bit. Maybe you didn't have the right help or support you needed, and you need to figure out the right way to do this business, find the right tools, because you kind of lost your way a little bit. So that's a great training to go back and go through, and Hope can post that video in this section, okay? All right, we're going to dive in. We're going to start September with an amazing resource. What I want you to do, and the reason I asked you to tag people, is we've got to start our month with goals. We need to have a goal, and you want a goal that's realistic, but you also want to stretch yourself. And the way to have a big goal, let's say your goal is a title that you need to reach to increase your commission level, your pay, a title to get more benefits. Maybe you're pushing for NMD so that your whole family can get on our incredible benefits package for medical, dental, life, long-term disability, prescription coverage, vision, chiropractic, even massages. It's amazing insurance. Maybe that's your goal for the month. You're finishing that out. Maybe you're just getting started, but you need a goal, and your goal can be bigger, just like that scripture verse that says, many hands make for light work, share the burden. Your big goal is made up of a lot of people's smaller goals that aren't where you are yet in the business. Those are the ones I want you to tag in here. Who have you talked to already? I know we're a little late starting the month off just because of the Labor Day holiday, but who on your team has a small goal this month that's a piece of your bigger goal? You know, and that's how we start the month out. We need to have, everybody needs to have a call with their mentor, upline, accountability partner to lay out their goals for the month, set a plan, and your bigger plan is made up of your teammates' smaller plans. That's how you have a bigger goal. So you're doing that. If you haven't done that yet, you still need to do that. Connect with that person and start your month off. Kick your month off, okay? But we're gonna focus on a few things this month. This is the last month in the third quarter. We've been going from freedom and consistency, and this month we're focusing on team. We're gonna focus on building your team. We want you to have, like you plant seeds in the ground to have a harvest. We want you to have seeds of your new team as we go into this final quarter of the year, because the company's going to roll out something amazing for the last 90 days of this year. It's being finalized, and you'll hear about it very soon. But I want to tell you what they're doing for the month of September. And I want to frame this for you in a way that how many of you have tried to do things the hard way sometimes? Like, I'll give you an example for me. Our boat dock at my grandparents' house growing up, my granddad said, you know, I think I was 16, 17, wanted me to resurface the dock. And I remember using a hammer on my knees. And there are two things that would have made my life easier. I didn't have knee pads, and my knees were like just worn out from being on my knees all day. And the second thing is I used a real hammer. You know, that's all we used to have, and my arms at night would just cramp up. The 3 or 4 that week I was doing that, I'd be hammering all day, and at night you just get cramps in your arms. Well, I live at the lake now and resurfaced our dock. Guess what I did? I bought knee pads, and I bought me an air compressor and a nail gun. It was like game changer. It was having the right tools for the task. It's like trying to cut down or to cut all the lumber on a job with a handsaw when you've got the opportunity to have an electric saw. All you got to do is plug it into the power source. Well, we can do our business and just sling mud on our own, or we can follow and partner with our amazing home office staff that partners with, they meet with the field leadership, with mastermind calls, with the founders, with the 100 Club. There's conversations going on constantly as we partner together to devise the best plans. And so we've had different ideas of how to start each month off, but September, this month, as we focus on celebrating the 30th anniversary of Inspiring Healthy Living with Juice Plus, and we're going to carry that theme right into Charlotte next month in October. It's going to be one of our best conferences we've ever had. I'm so excited. But September has started off like with an amazing just launch because of the program the company has in place. But also, I'm teasing you for a minute. I'm going to tell you what it is. But we're also at the end of our first 90-day challenge that our new CEO, Travis Garza, launched for us in July. And some of you have been participating in this 90-day challenge. I would love to see a 9-0. Jamie, I see your green heart. We're glad you joined us for the first time. I would like to see a 9-0 in the comments if you are participating and I know you've missed a day. I'm not saying you're 100% perfect, But I'd like to see a 9-0 if you've been participating in this 90-day challenge. Maybe you're on our text message thread. Maybe you're just following us on social media. How many of you are doing the 90-day challenge? 9-0 in the comments. I want to hear. You can, and if you want to tell some folks how it's going, that's great. I know I'm coaching people, and I've got an 11:30 call to sign up somebody new today that's part of this 90-day challenge. And if you want to be reminded every day during the month of September to reach out and contact somebody, you can join our text message by going to makealife.com/90, makealife.com/90, and there is a text message blitz on there. Hope can probably even put a little comment in here. You actually can text 90 to a number. Hope can post that in here. There's a phone number you can text that to join the campaign. But we're wrapping up this 90-day challenge, and we're about to start a new one in October. Yet to be announced, but we're going to have something amazing for the last 3 months of this year. Because what do you want to do? If you're going to have a great next year, prepping the soil, planting the seeds, getting ready so you don't start with nothing. You want to start in January with a pipeline full of conversations, okay? All right, so what are we doing in September? Well, we're having a 30-day, September has 30 days to celebrate 30 years of fruits and veggies and berries, plant powder, nutrition in the capsule, and we're going to roll up our sleeves and go to work so that we can celebrate together. The company says, go tell everybody, but don't just go tell everybody we have a trick up our sleeve. Here's the deal. September sign up. What do? $30 off sign up. So it's normally $52, $22 to sign up in September. And it's not the exact dollar amount. It's the fact that you get $30 off. Saving $30, and you get 30 free samples. A variety pack, complete, bars, chewables. So if anybody signs up, it's a brand new person, or maybe it's somebody that didn't renew, a reinstatement, somebody that was your partner in the past, and COVID kind of got them confused. They got hung up with all the messaging and crazy stuff going on, and they lost their way. You can reinstate somebody. They can pay their $30 and sign back up. And as soon as they place a new order for anything, chewables, capsules, gummies, bars, Tower Garden, any new order, they're going to get 30 free samples. Almost $100 value. It's $90-something. And that means they've got 30 new opportunities to share this product with somebody and begin to build their business. Okay? So here's what it looks like. All of this is on boards. It's on your hub. I like using boards the best, but if you use boards on your computer, for example, you're going to go find all these things on boards on your computer. You can do it on your phone, but it's all these resources are available that I'm showing you. But this explains it. $30 off, sign up fee with a sign up fee, 30 free samples. You can invite somebody to join you on this journey, and they get a discount. There's another version on the right there that's more about the business a little bit for someone. But let me tell you what I think of when I think of this. It gives me a reason to call somebody. How many of you know that you need to have conversations in order to make this business work? I mean, I think that's the number one non-negotiable is you got to be talking to people. But maybe you're like me a little bit, and it's like, well, I don't want to just call somebody like rando and just catch them off guard, and they're like, that's weird. Wonder why he called me, or wonder why she called me. They don't normally call me. But wouldn't it be cool if you had a reason to call somebody? When I've got a reason to call somebody, a new flavor of complete, a new research study, a new incentive that gives them something for free, or they've got a new grandchild that just turned 4 and they're eligible for the study. When I've got a reason to call somebody, man, I'm dialing for dollars. When I have to make it awkward, or in my head it feels awkward, I'm less likely to make the phone call. But this gives you a reason to call past partners, customers, new people that you meet over the summer, along the way, on the golf course, wherever you might be. At a football game, it's football season. Did y'all's teams win this past weekend? Hopefully they did. The Dogs won. So wherever you're seeing new people, you got a reason to engage with them because you have something to offer them. 30 free samples, a $30 discount. Hey, did you know Juice Plus is celebrating 30 years of inspiring healthy living around the world? Would be a great way to start the conversation. Maybe you'd say, can you believe I've been trying to get you to get healthy and get on this journey with me? I've been talking to you about this for 30 years and you haven't said yes yet. Or you could say, I've been doing this 30 years and I've never mentioned this to you, but I thought now was the time. Okay? So that's the opportunity that's out there. And here's a little bit of an incentive. The first 100 new people that sign up on this contest, they get a free ticket for Charlotte, as well as the first 100 new partners that are reinstatements coming back, that maybe they didn't renew for some reason or whatever happened. And the top 10 sponsors of new people or new returnees gets $500, and they get to do a private VIP lunch with our new CEO, Travis Garza, in Charlotte. It's going to be amazing. So those are going to be, we're going to have, I think, weekly updates. I just saw a post on Voxer this morning. That request was put in, and they're working to accommodate doing that weekly, not just monthly. And if you have any questions, again, on the boards, on the hub, go back to the boards for a minute. This is the FAQ. How do you find that? Well, if you're on the Campbell Team boards and you go back and you look down here at the bottom. Whoops. What? Oh, I just shrunk it. That's not what I meant to do. I'm down here at the bottom. Oh, right here in the middle. Sorry. Not at the bottom. Right there. Can you see where my mouse is? I don't know if you can or not. But that right there, if I click on that, that's what you're seeing on your screen that I'm sharing with you. That's FAQs. It's got the answers to everything. All the questions that you need to have answers to. It's all right there, FAQ document. So you need to plug into that. Now I don't want to like rush through this, but your Upline NMD can train you on this. Hope can put a link in the comments to the boards. So you go to board. She can share the link. It's in monthly incentives. What's new monthly incentives is where this is, and this is the September incentive, and everything you need is in boards. It's also on the hub. I just think boards is way easier. Okay. Now let me give you a few more things. Let's just see. We've never done this. Does anybody have a question, or is there anything about the 30-year celebration for the 30 days of September, $30 off the sign-up fee, 30 free samples? If you have a question, let me give you a second. I'll try and live answer a couple questions, because I really want all you guys to plug into this. I know there's a little bit of a delay. I'm going to keep moving ahead, but if you have a question, post it, and I will try and answer it and make sure we're there. Here's some dates I want you to save. I love being with you guys virtually. It's the only way I can do it on a regular basis because I can't fly everywhere. But there are two opportunities that Lori and Hope and I, that we host live every year. Would love to see you guys come to one or both of these. These fit the 90-day rhythm. These are between the conferences. So you have Peachtree Boot Camp during the winter, kick off the new year. That's our kick off the new year. That's between the fall and the spring conference. And then the Blue Ridge Boot Camp, which is my favorite of any boot camp in the Blue Ridge Mountains. The setting there is amazing. That's the 19th through the 21st. And if you go to either one of those websites, there is a place you can sign up to be notified when registration opens, because they both always sell out. So if you want to come, put the dates on your calendar, mark that time off so you don't schedule something on top of those dates. Go to either and or both of those websites and put your name and email in so that we can keep you posted when the details of those events come out. Would love to be with you guys live. Love being with you virtual, but there's nothing like being together live. I don't have a slide, but if you want a couple more dates to put on your calendar, the next Level Up, that's the event that's broadcast from Vegas. We just had one in August. The next one will be January the 20th. Mark your calendar on that, January 20th. And then also we have Charlotte coming up very quickly in October, okay? So mark those dates. And one more thing, if you're brand new going to Charlotte, the ticket prices have gone up to $150, so you missed the early bird special. But if you're brand new, first time conference, you actually get a $25 gift card for food and beverages while you're in Charlotte. So if you're brand new, you'll get that when you sign up, okay? A couple more things that are going on in Charlotte that you want to know about. On the Wednesday before Charlotte, there's going to be a training with amazing speakers. I actually was part of that last time. The training was amazing. It'll be from 12 to 6. If you can come for part of it or all of it, go and you can scan that QR code. Hope you might put the actual link in the comments from that QR code. But it's 12 to 6 on Wednesday, and it's $10 per person. And it is the bundle. You can buy 10 tickets for $200. So it's 30 for an individual. Sorry, is that right? Yeah, 30 for an individual or 10 for $200. That's a weird font on that number. And then if you're on our team or if you just want to join, you're welcome. We have our wrap up on Saturday after the conference. Wendy and Campbell and I will host a wrap up for our entire team, and it'll be from 1 to 2:30 right after conference closes on Saturday in the convention center. So there's details on that. Friday at the convention center we have our worship gathering, and it's going to be amazing. We're going to focus on restoring the family in America. I think God's going to do something amazing this time. Super excited about it. There are a few tickets left. We got the room expanding. We keep working on seats and where the stage is going to be. So I think we squeezed in 100 more seats. So there's a few left, less than 100, but a few. So you can check that out. And then all of our coaching, we're working right now on formatting our themes for each month for our coaching for the last quarter, for October, November, December. We'll always have our Start Well, Finish Strong call with a theme and a special training in between. And those dates will be there. If you go to makealife.com/coaching calendar, you can just subscribe to that and they'll automatically update your calendar so you won't have to hunt for stuff. We know the theme for the whole quarter is going to be why now. Why is now the time to join our Juice Plus business? Why is now the time to flood your body with fruits and vegetables? So we're going to take October, November, December and really emphasize why now is the right time. Okay? So that's going to be, I think all these coaching calls are appropriate for prospects too, because they see that they're going to get the kind of support they need to manage and launch a new business. Okay, so that's our big theme for the month. I'm going to do a special training next week, next Thursday, week from tomorrow. I really believe that there are only 3 things that somebody needs to unlock, like you're unlocking your locker, your new locker at school where you keep your books. You do that right, left, right. You unlock your locker. There are 3 things. If people will bring these 3 things to the table, I can help them unlock and build their business to any level they want to build it. And we're going to talk about that on a special training on the 14th. In those 3 numbers, 52, 100, and 24. I'll give you a sneak peek into that. It's $52, 100 names in 24 months. And we're going to talk about that on a special training next Thursday, okay? And one more thing, one more slide to finish this up. The end of the month call, the Finish Strong call for September. We had to do it on the 22nd. September only has 30 days, so we could not wait till the 29th to do it. So it will be on Wednesday, or whatever date it is. What is the 22nd? That's a Friday. It'll be on Friday, September the 22nd at 10:30 a.m. That gives us a full week to gather our resources, roll up our sleeves, use urgency to destroy procrastination, and finish what we started for this month. Okay? So, I want everybody to get on boards or wherever you need to go and make sure you've got all the tools and resources, and you begin today sharing with people about how they can save $30 to sign up and they get almost $100 of free samples. Who are you going to tell that to today? It's a great opportunity for you to make sure and make it so much easier to make September the best month you've ever had in your business. Our new CEO is amazing. He understands us. He understands what it takes to build an amazing business. And you know what he wants us to do? He wants us to go after households, families, not individuals. Families are like multiplying the bite into that elephant. What did he just say? Yes, he said bite into an elephant. If building your business is like eating an elephant, like getting to national marketing director or getting to that income you want for your family, let's say that's an elephant. Everybody knows you eat an elephant one bite at a time. Nobody said you have to take baby bites. If you will think of a customer as a family instead of a person, you're going to take bigger bites out of that elephant. That's what our CEO says. We've got to go after households. How many households can you inspire healthy living in the month of September? In the last quarter of the new year? Next year, how many households can you impact so that you can take bigger bites and get more done with our business? It's just like I saw a picture of an indoor practice facility for Georgia's football team, and they actually have stadium stairs, replicas of stadium stairs inside, so they can do it in the air condition. So you know how your athletes go out and they run stadium stairs. Well, you can take the big steps, or you can take the baby steps that are up the aisleways. Taking the big steps, you get there faster. A little more strain, but you're going to get less steps, longer strides. You're going to get there faster. That's what I want you guys to do. That's what Travis, our CEO, says. Let's go after households and eat that elephant so much faster and get your business built to create what? Reliable income for your family. It's not a get-rich-quick thing. You're going to build something that's going to last, and you're going to create reliable income. Let's go after September. Join us on the training next week if you want to, but make sure you're with us on September 22nd so we can roll up our sleeves, and we're going to finish what you decided to start right now so that your October paycheck could be your biggest ever. And we're going to load up, and we're going to have our field ready for harvest so that we can take October and November and December, and we're going to finish this year, and we're going to run procrastination out of the ballpark. Okay? Have a great day. Have a great week. Make sure you get your tickets booked for Charlotte. It's going to be unbelievable. Thanks for joining us this morning. Have a great day.